Okay, so I've got the portion with the ring gear apart. I took off my 4 screws, and there's this little retaining washer. It's dished, right? Goes in there. So that came out. And then I had this ring here, which is, you know, metal like this, and then inside was felt basically. So what I did was I just took my really small thin screwdriver and just got between the felt and this next washer down, and just kind of made a little bit of room. And I said, yeah, now there's room. So I came along with a slightly bigger screwdriver, and I get under there and I just started. I'd get under the felt, between the felt and this washer, and I just twist it a little bit. And I just worked my way around, and slowly it kind of worked its way up. Then I got to a certain point where that wasn't working anymore, so I got a little wider blade. I get under there and it popped right out. And once it came out, what was there then was this washer sitting on top of there. That one wasn't pressed in, it wasn't held in except by gravity here. I just went under it with my little thin guy here and popped it right out, and it just came out. So now what I've got here now is the ring gear. So let's see about, oh, there we go. I'm guessing if I turn this over, there we go. This should just fall out. Oh my God. What a friggin' mess in there. It's just this greasy, dirty mess. And looking at this, I don't know. It's definitely picked up some dirt, but it's just that the grease is so damn old, right? I mean, it's original. I've never had this apart. And this is a 95 motorcycle that was, manufactured towards the end of 94. So 25-year-old grease. I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did. But let's see, what kind of shape is this gear in? So it's not bad, actually, not bad. Yeah, I was expecting to see all kinds of missing pieces, but nope. There's not all kinds of missing pieces. I don't see major scoring or anything. Yeah, but I do feel grit. There's definitely grit there. So I'm thinking there's still some wear in there, and somehow some dirt got in. And looking at this, what I noticed, because of course the nut for the axle spindle goes on the outside of this, doesn't quite cover these little holes. So these holes for the screws are not exactly round. There's little when you look at it, they're just not exactly round. So I think somehow either around the axle or perhaps inside those holes, but over the years, little bits of water with road grime, and it wouldn't take much. I mean, this thing's spinning all the time as the motorcycle's moving, so you get little tiny pieces of grit in there, plus what perhaps wore off it. Like I don't see a whole lot right there on that worm gear, but I'll see if I can get that out as well and see what kind of shape it's in. But from the little portion that I can see there, doesn't look too bad. But anyway, this one wasn't too bad. Some of the diagrams online for these, they had another washer or so inside there, but this thing came apart fairly easily and pretty logically. So anyway, so that's that. All right, next I'm going to clean this up a little bit, and then I'm going to work at getting the worm gear out of this.